Alright, hello everyone. I hope all is well. Let's see if I can't finish chapter 4 today. Um, let's just see where it goes. Okay, so data analysis. Okay, the qualitative data were collected with questionnaires, a Likert scale survey, and a ranking survey through email in 3 rounds, which was later arranged, organized, and themed with the help of QSR and Vivo 12 software in the first round and Microsoft Forms, and the researcher in the next 2 rounds. Round 1. In round 1, basically I used the QSR and Vivo 12 software to assist me in identifying themes and patterns from the data collected. Um, so, um, so themes emerged after the 10 participants completed the 6 questionnaire survey and showed their experience about restorative justice. The core steps to identifying themes and patterns were accomplished in 3 steps. Then round 2 or round 3 focused on the elimination of themes through a Likert scale survey and a ranking system to produce a consensus. So round 1 was divided into 3 steps. The first step was analyzing the data. I wrote notes for each participant, 1 through 10, then imported the questionnaire to the QSR in Vivo 12 software, and I captured the data and analyzed the participants' response, and the participants were identified by pseudonyms P1 to P10. So examining the questionnaire, um, basically I was I combined my notes with the recorded information and the themes that the QSR and VO um, brought together, uh, summarizing and sometimes paraphrasing the participants' thoughts and cross-referencing ideas. Um, There's a word frequency thing that I used. The QSR and Vivo had like these frequency charts and word cloud and comparison diagrams for each participant individually. And the QSR and Vivo brought new insights, topics, ideas, and sentiments, and ultimately allowed for valuable results, themes, and conclusions. Using word and phrase queries enabled the researcher to generate additional meanings, yada yada yada. The QSR and Vivo 12 tool allowed for intuitive analysis and new insights embedded in the data. So here's an example of the word cloud that was generated by this AI program. Um, I'll let you read that. Then you got the generation of initial codes, which, like I said, just had to do with all the data I collected. The researcher identified 252 initial codes and 1,099 references from the 10 interviews by the participants. The 29 original codes, well, the 252 initial codes collapsed into 29 original codes, which would become the 29 key codes. So here's the initial codes right here. Problems with upper management creates low turnover ratio, leadership traits, understanding shame and guilt, harmer becomes self-aware, improve restorative justice, efficient work environment, restorative justice, and traditional punishment, empathy, integration and transformation, immediate resolution, emotional intelligence, increase awareness, safe environment, restorative practices, fear traps expression, um, more opportunities, path to normalcy, forgiveness, heal the soul from negative to positive, focus on repairing, responsibility for life, making sense of emotion, different life experiences, change prison culture, seniority and nepotism, laws to be adjusted, a family unit, oneness. Oops. So, wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. Messed up there for a little bit. Okay, so the 29 codes were turned into 29 themes, which the themes are about the same as the key codes at the moment. So I'm not going to really go over them too much. In round 2, the researcher utilized a 5-point Likert scale survey to distinguish possible divisions among the themes and eliminate themes. So yeah, basically there are 66 questions. Round 2 consisted of 66 questions. 8 questions led to the elimination of 7 contexts of certain themes, and the elimination of 1 theme completely. In the theme of leadership traits, the context of facilitator and not coach creates path for success was eliminated. In the theme of understanding shame and guilt in restorative justice, utilizing shame and guilt to induce empathy, shame and guilt should not be a part of the process, and leader feels shame and guilt if the harmer does not put in the work, were eliminated. The theme to improve restorative justice, the context of no improvement to restorative justice was eliminated, and the theme was changed for round 3 to understand that restorative justice takes patience and time. In the theme switch between restorative justice and traditional punishment, the context of restorative justice is appropriate for every kind of conflict was eliminated. In the theme of immediate resolution, the context of immediate resolution was eliminated. In the theme change prison culture, the theme was eliminated. Round 2 ended with 28 themes. And here's the themes, basically the same thing except for the prison culture was eliminated. In round 3, the researcher utilized a ranking scale survey to come to a consensus. The researcher added the context to the 28 themes so that participants to clearly comprehend the meaning. Okay, basically they were voting on themes, and the way it was ranked and added was so the first theme being the most important, the second theme being the second most important, and so forth to the fifth and last theme. The first theme would receive 5 points, the second theme 4 points, and so on and so on. So then, okay, so these are the themes. Restorative justice depends on upper management. Create low turnover ratio, leadership qualities. Then that create effective restorative justice solutions are empathy, understanding, patience, communication, knowing thyself, flexible, calm, helpful, spacious, cultural humility, more listening and less talking, taking notes, self-awareness, open mind, emotional intelligence, embrace diverse perspectives, committed, and creates a path for success. Shame, 4 is shame and guilt are emotions that need to be worked through to create transformation and acceptance. 5, the harmer should become self-aware about how their actions affected the person harmed, other people, organizations, and society. 6, demonstrates awareness by spreading knowledge in education, training, literature, investing in training and resources, clearly defining the process of restorative justice. 7, creates an efficient work environment that induces teamwork, which reduces the workload for employees and management. 8, organizations should switch between restorative justice and traditional punishment depending on the severity of the infraction. 9, creates empathy in employees, leadership, and management. 10, focuses on repairing the harm done to improve relationships, creates culture, forms unity, and creates transformation within the organization. 11, understanding that restorative justice solutions come through patience and time. 12, improve emotional intelligence. Okay, 13, creates an inner journey to improve yourself. 14, the effectiveness of restorative justice solutions depends on creating a safe environment. 15, the effectiveness of restorative justice solutions occurs through a group environment with continuous group support. 16, the effectiveness of restorative justice solutions releases the fear of the harmer and affected person, providing a process to cope with fear. 17, provide employees and management with more opportunities in the workplace and workforce. 18, provides a path to normalcy of life. 19, demonstrates the transformational qualities of forgiveness. 20, aim to heal the soul. 21, shifts negative thinking to positive thinking. 22, demonstrates that repairing the harm done provides more benefits than punitive punishment. Round 3 is provides responsibility for life, society, and the world. 24, demonstrates that humanity has difficulty processing emotion and provides a path to understand the struggle of negative emotions and transforms the negative emotions to embracing positive emotions. 25, demonstrates that sharing diverse life experiences create opportunities for growth and healing in individuals, the workplace, and society. 26, demonstrates that seniority and nepotism prevent restorative justice from being successful. 27, demonstrates that new laws should be created that aim at reforming behavior. 28, creating a family unit of oneness, either spiritual or scientific, or both, that recognizes everyone is connected, reduces conflict. Okay, so these right here, where it says participants' responses, table 14, is how, like, P1 selected 2 as their first choice. They thought that the most important was creating a low turnover ratio. Whereas, let's say, P10 thought 3 was the most important. So they chose leadership qualities. And so these were how they voted for the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth choice. And then leadership traits were overwhelmingly the top pick with 32 points. So when it comes to effective restorative justice solutions, leadership traits and were the most important. The second most important choice was the effectiveness of restorative justice solutions depends on creating a safe environment with 12 points. So you see the gap right here, which so the study, came through, especially with my degree being leadership, showing that leadership is very important to creating a successful restorative justice process. Okay, the third most popular choice was a tie with restorative justice depends on upper management and demonstrates awareness by spreading knowledge in education, training, literature, investing in training and resources, and clearly defining the process of restorative justice with 10 points. The fourth most popular choice was a three-way tie with the harmer should become self-aware about how their actions affected the person harmed, other people, organization, and society. Creates an efficient work environment that induces teamwork, which reduces the workload for employees and management, and creating a family unit of oneness, either spiritual or scientific or both, that recognizes everyone is connected, reduces conflict, and all those had 8 points. The fifth most important choice was a tie with focuses on repairing the harm done to improve relationships, create culture, forms unity, and creates a transformation within the organization, and demonstrates that repairing the harm done provides more benefits than punitive punishment with 7 points. So how long have I gone here? Okay, we're at about 17 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and restop because does this... Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up that way because I think once I get to the themes, I talk about, I kind of show what people were responding with. So, so these, the results just kind of summarize just what I said in a way. I kind of summarize that I began with 29 themes, and by round 3 it went to 28 themes. And so I'll go through each of the 9 themes, and then I create a table that shows leadership traits, safe environment, upper management, demonstrates awareness by spreading knowledge, harmer becomes self-aware, efficient work environment that induces teamwork, oneness, either spiritual or scientific or both, focuses on repairing the harm done to improve relationships, and then repairing the harm done provides more benefits than punitive punishment. So we got that right there, and now I'm fixing to, so next week, I'm going to go over the participants' responses in here. I select, P1, P2, P3, and I talk about what it is that they said that brought this to my attention. So we'll go into that the next time. Or I will go into that. So, so I forgot chapter 4 is kind of long. So there we go. We've made it to page 109. So let's call it a day on this, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. As long as everything goes smoothly and I got my assignment turned in for my peer-reviewed paper. If not, it would be Thursday. But you guys have a good one. Peace out.